Green Island Gardens. Today I'm going to share with you this lovely plant which I consider one of my absolute favourites. If I could only have 3 plants in my garden, this would definitely be included. It's called Trachelospermum jasminoides. A lot of people mistake it for a jasmine, and if I had £1 for every time people arrived at the entrance to the gardens and said, "Come and smell this jasmine," I'd be a very, very rich person. Because it's actually Trachelospermum, but jasminoides describes how it looks and appears. So you can see these lovely white jasmine-like flowers. Its common name is actually called the star jasmine, and they smell just like jasmine, particularly releasing their scent in the evening, pollinated by moths. It's growing very close to our back door, and if we sit in the kitchen, the scent wafts right through the house in the evening. It's absolutely beautiful. If you buy one of these, it will tell you on the label you must plant it in a sunny south-facing position. If I tell you this one's actually on a north-facing wall, again you can see that you can just stretch these rules a little bit. I do grow a lot on the other side of the house in south-facing positions, and of all the plants that I have, I think this has made the best specimen despite facing north. Still flowers beautifully, you can see it's got lots and lots of flowers. But as a climber, I think it's absolutely invaluable. It's evergreen, it clothes its fence very neatly, it doesn't straggle and lean out too far from the fence or the wall. And the beauty is that it's green right from the bottom upwards. A lot of climbers tend to scramble for the height and the light and flower only at the top, and you're left with a woody, twiggy mass at the bottom. But this gives you effectively like an evergreen hedge. It's absolutely beautiful. All I do maintenance-wise is in the spring, if it's getting a little bit big, I literally come with the hedge trimmer and cut it vertically all the way up, and then it produces lots of lovely new growth. It can be grown in a pot. We've got one just through the other side, which I'll show you in a moment. But as I said, ideally on a south-facing sunny wall. If it's grown in a sunny position, the leaves, although evergreen, they will colour beautifully in the autumn, so you get lovely orange-red autumn tints. And then as if by magic, they turn back to green in the spring. Okay, so this is the Trachelospermum jasminoides that I've got growing in a pot here. It's not quite as vigorous, obviously, because it has been in this pot for quite a while. You can just feed it with a bit of multi-purpose feed in the spring if you like. Again, prune it fairly harshly when it gets out of order, and remember to water it. I usually do about a bucket twice a week during the summer months.